I know, it's spooky. I think the aspect ratio might be the scariest part.
Here we go!
Hello, and welcome to this video, which I tried to make some kind of eerie video by making it dark in this different set, but I think it just looks completely stupid. Regardless, like most people who run a YouTube channel, you'd expect me to be overly online, and that is absolutely true, to a fault. But there are some spectacles you can find if you browse off social media and end up finding a lot of fascinating kind of gems of not just Web 1.0, but like stuff you wouldn't have found anywhere else if you were looking in places that has been seen before. Although this does come from a post from someone recounting their experience finding this website. Shout out to This Interests Me, which is the blog I found detailing this that seems to actually still be semi-active. Essentially, I was on this road finding webcomics. If you remember those, I don't think they're very sustainable anymore, but they were big in the 2000s, and I discovered the internet long after that period, but I was still fascinated by them. And I kind of went down on a trip down memory lane, I guess, of stuff that I thought would have been lost to the internet forever, but sadly hasn't been. And through that, I just found this appreciation for ancient websites long forgotten and not maintained. The most famous example is the Space Jam one from 1996, which is now being overhauled by the sequel, I'll Never Forgive You, Warner Brothers. So being the curious person I am, I ended up going on a Google search for abandoned websites, and a lot of it was like news articles from 2013, 2017, and I found this blog post detailing an abandoned website that they found fascinating. It's not an article from a company, it's not a Reddit post or anything, it was just someone's personal blog, it seems. Yeah, it really is fascinating, because it's a blog spot. If you remember Blogger or Blogspot, it was essentially Google Blogs, not exactly something that's used. I've seen WordPress used, but I think social media is really the way to express that other than blogs nowadays, although blogging is obviously a thing still on Tumblr. But there's this one website which is just a, a single gem, a single post on 10:36 p.m. on Sunday, January 27th, 2002. On a simply titled blog named Dementia, an unknown person writes, "It hit me today like an alien anal probe. Every woman of any significance in my life has let me down." Of course, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to go on the Wayback Machine, because surely at some point something was deleted. This has never always been it. But no, the ramblings of a lost soul have always been here, and haven't changed since. To be fair, there might have at some point been something here, because there were 15 captures, and the earliest only dates back to 7th of April 2019, when someone must have found the same blog that I did and documented this to preserve it. But this is just a fascinating thing. I mean, who is this man? Is it a man? Who is this person? Why did they decide to write it? How have they been? I mean, it almost reads like one final post before they commit suicide, really. Or, I mean, if the blog's title means anything, it's Dementia, and they might have died to that. But who knows? Just this fascinating post that I don't think we can ever find the history of, because as far as I know, there's no links to social media on voiceinmyhead.blogspot.com. This is all that remains of this strange user that just seems to be an anomaly on all accounts. Thanks for watching. Trans rights, human rights. Bye bye.